Assalamu alaikum, my dear friends and fellows. How are you? I welcome you here on my training channel. My name is Abdul Khalik. Dear friends, look, the life we are living has been given to us once only. It will never ever be given to us again. And wherever we are living, here on the planet Earth, we are only here, only and only for one time. So, for all that reason, I think that we need to understand the importance of the life, how important my life is, how important is the life of other people, how much important is our time, how much important is our health. So, all of these things are extremely important and irreplaceable. We will never ever be able to take it back again. These are not renewable sources at all. So, dear friends and fellows, I think that the life we are living must be lived in a better way, in so much of the better way, so that we could enjoy it and it would be a better life. Obviously, whatever betterment we are trying to bring, it will be in need of, some changes in my life, some changes in your life, certain new habits to adopt, certain older habits to get rid of. Now we are also going to talk about the habits, but these habits are the tiny one, these are the trivial one, these are the micro one, the tiny, the trivial, and the micro one. These habits we are going to talk about, these are 14 in number, but let me tell you that all of these are the tiny and the trivial, all of these are the micro habits. It seems that there will be little or no benefit, but as a matter of fact, if at all we continuously adopt these habits, I believe that it will have the impact, or it will have a life changing impact upon my life, upon other people's life, upon the life of everybody who is trying to implement, who is trying to practice all these in letter and spirit. Now let's look upon those 14 micro habits one by one. First of all, it is, and that is beginning your day right. We need to begin our day right. I think if at all we are a Muslim, we need to say the prayer, we need to say the salah, and of course we need to read at least one page of Quran with the translation. Having done all that, I think we need to go out for the walk, we need to go out for a morning walk, and half an hour, from 30 to 60 minutes of a good walk, that will be a very good one. But here we are not talking about, as for the micro habits are being talked about, I think that, but first thing what we need to do is, that is to drink 2 glasses of lukewarm water. That is how we can begin our day. So, dear friends, now going to the second micro habit, that is 5 minutes of mindful breathing daily. 5 minutes of mindful breathing. I think not once in a day, but many times in a day. 5 minutes of mindful breathing mean being able to focus, being able to concentrate upon our breathing, and that is how we can do the mindful. I think we need to remain mindful. What is this mindfulness? It is the state of mind achieved by focusing one's awareness on the present moment while calmly acknowledging and accepting one's feelings and thoughts, and of course emotions. So it's used as a therapeutic technique. So I think that 5 minutes of breathing, mindful breathing, so that is the second thing out of the 14 micro habits. Now the 13th third is, that is, away from the distraction, avoid from the distraction, and try to focus upon your work. Wherever you are working, try to focus upon the work. So, dear friend, now this is thing, the fourth is, that is, the third is, that is distraction. We need to keep ourselves from the distraction. And now the fourth is using the 5 minutes rule to start a task which we have been procrastinating, or wherever there is a danger of, there is a lurking danger of being procrastination. I think we need to develop, we need to spend barely 5 to 10 minutes upon something which we have been procrastinating. Once we spend 5 to 10 minutes upon something which might be procrastinated upon, Will it benefit in getting that thing done? No, maybe not. But at least I think that we can say that I have initiated it, and those 5 to 10 minutes could be of some benefit as well. But one thing is there, if at all we are spending some 5 to 10 minutes today and we keep doing that for a week, maybe after that we will be able to spend some 15 to 20 minutes upon the same thing. And in this manner, I think that thing where there was a danger of procrastination, I think we will be able to accomplish it and to get it done. And now the next is the fifth micro habit, that is organizing your workplace at the end of the day. At the end of each day, we need to spend few minutes upon organizing our workplace. That is again very good one. I have seen some of the shopkeepers, they cleanse their shop before closing it, and that is why, if at all, before closing it, that's how these people are, better able to maintain that clean and organized. Now the sixth is daily planning for mapping out tomorrow. Yes, for daily planning for mapping out tomorrow, not today. I think that before going to bed, we need to plan tomorrow. We need to enlist the things what I will be in need of doing tomorrow. So that is another important thing, that is daily planning by mapping out tomorrow. Now the seventh is mental health habits. Mental health habits, what could be these? It could be meditation, it could be mindfulness, it could be even the physical exercises, benefit our mind a lot. So as for the positivity and certain other things, I think that we need to manage our emotions, we need to develop the resilience. And the resilience means that in the face of the failure, in the face of the setback, we should be able to recover soon. We should be able to withstand. We should be able to withstand. We should be able to, continue in the face of the difficulty and the toughness. So that is called resilience. Mental health habits should be adopted. Now the eighth is daily gratitude journaling. What is meant by the gratitude? Minimizing the complaints, minimizing the criticism, and maximizing being gratefulness. Why to become grateful if I am lacking so many of the things? Yes, indeed, I am lacking so many of the things, but still I am possessing many of the other important things which are not possessed by many of the people. Although I am lacking certain things, but at the same time, I am also possessing certain very important, very useful thing. But maybe I'm taking these things for granted. So I shouldn't be taking it for granted at all. We need to become grateful, and we should be better able to protect it, like our life and health, and like certain other things. If at all we are having it, I think we need to become grateful to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And also, now another aspect of that is, although we do have certain problems, we are not, our life is not free of problems, but yet there are problems, many of the problems which are being faced by other people, but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has kept us safe from that. For that reason, we also should be grateful upon those things. I think that gratitude journaling, it is very much important. Grab a pencil and a paper and jot down the thing which you are enjoying, which are very important, which you are benefiting from, and which should not be taken for granted. And now also jot down the things which are actually, which are problems prevailing in the world, in the society, but you are free from that. So although there are certain problems striking our life as well, but still we are free of certain other many important problems as well. So that is the daily gratitude journaling. And the ninth is reciting positive emotions. Reciting positive emotions mean write down the affirmation and keep repeating it, so that our positive emotions will be nurtured, will be nourished, and will be strengthened and fortified. I think all of that should be done. Affirmation and positive affirmation, the phrases, the sentences, the words, the positive, which we listen from here and there, which we read here and there, which either we conceive, I think we need to write it on the paper, or rather we need to write it on our mind and heart. We need to memorize it, and we we need to keep repeating all that. Affirmation has a lot to do with our mood, and affirmation has a lot to do with our performance as well. So that is, now the 10th is limiting social media use. Yes, indeed, we need to limit the usage of social media. I think we might not be able to totally and absolutely avoid it, but at least we can do one thing, and that one thing is we can minimize the usage of, we can reduce, and we can keep reducing. We should keep reducing the usage of social media, because it is not something healthy, it is not something very healthy. And if at all we are using certain apps, I think we need to listen the positivity only and nothing else. Now it is the 11th is better relationships. I think that we need to improve our relationships. The relationships are important, the social connections are important, the networking is important. I think for all that, what is needed is whatever our close relationships are, our family and our loved ones, our close friends, our friends, I think we need to improve. We need not to take any of those relationships as for granted, and we need to keep improving all that. So there are several small, trivial, tiny ways to do all that, and we should be availing all that. So dear friend, the 12th is daily texting, daily sending to family, daily text sending to family and friends, daily text sending to family and friends, either on the same as a form of the text messages, or on the WhatsApp, whatever you want to adopt it. But at least I think we need to send something positive on a daily basis to our loved ones, to our relationships with whom we want to maintain our relationship. And now the 13th is complimenting someone each day. Complimenting someone each day. Compliments are very important. Not only that, it is having a very positive effect upon the person who is receiving it. Even those people who are sending the compliment, they people too, I think are benefiting from it. It is having the positive impact upon the psyche, upon the psychology, upon the temperament and the mood of this person as well. So for all that reason, I think we should keep complimenting the people. We should not be miser with this thing at all. Not Don't be a miser with complimenting upon someone else. It could be a family member, a loved one, a friend, acquaintance, or even the stranger. But we need to compliment someone on a daily basis. One person one day, another person next day, and in this manner we should keep complimenting the people. Now the 14th and the last is actively listening during conversation. Actively listening during conversation, I think that we need to become a good listener, and those people who are the good listener, they are able to get better information, better knowledge and better wisdom, and also an improved relationship as well, because everybody else want to be heard, want to be listened well. If at all I or you, we want the other people to listen to us attentively. So in the same manner, everybody want that they should be heard properly. I think that once we listen to other people in a better way, our relationship will definitely get improved with that particular person. And not only this thing, rather there will be certain things, one thing or the other, to learn out of all that. So I think these are the 14 micro habits. These 14 are the micro habits. These are the trivial, these are the symbolic, and these are very small in nature. I think for despite all that, these are the micro, the small and the trivial. I think we need to benefit, because if at all we fail to do that, I think we will be doing more harm to ourselves than benefiting us. So it is really important that we do take advantage of all that. Thank you very much.